Last week, we reviewed the scientists that study the weather, and we learned about how important the sun is because it helps plants to grow, and that gives us food and other animals food to keep all of us healthy and alive. Remember that scientists that study the weather, they're called meteorologists. So let's tap it out on our knees. Ready? Meteorologists. Great job. Because we are meteorologists and we've been exploring and learning about new things, we can't forget to say our chant. So repeat after me. I'm a meteorologist and I'm here to say, I study the atmosphere every day. I measure the wind, the rain, and the snow. I check the temperature to see if it's high or low. Studying, measuring, and predicting too. Doing the meteorologist boogaloo. Awesome job saying our meteorologist chant. Remember how a couple weeks ago we brainstormed different types of weather? Well, we learned that weather is a combination of sunlight, of clouds, of rain, of wind, snow, and even temperature. Remember, temperature is how it feels outside. We also learned that meteorologists use different tools to help them learn more about the weather. So this week, we're going to be learning a little bit about the wind. And you are going to do an experiment where you become the wind and you are going to see what you can blow. Are you ready to learn a little bit about the wind? Let's get started. When the Wind Blows by Mary McBride. When the wind blows, it might be a gentle breeze on a hot day that feels like something soft brushing against your skin. When the wind blows, it might be a gust that pushes hard against you for a brief moment. When the wind blows, we can tell which way it's coming from by using a windsock or a weather vane. We learned about those. When the wind blows, the air current can move fast or slow, and we can measure it with a windsock or an anemometer. We learned about those too. When the wind blows, it might be a howling wind that pushes long and hard, making a sound that whistles in your ears. Have you ever heard that sound before? Can be kind of scary sometimes. When the wind blows, it might be a biting wind that makes you pull up your warm hood and cover your ears and your nose. We might experience that in the winter time. When the wind blows, it might be a steady wind that pushes kites up in the air and makes pinwheels spin. When the wind blows, it might be a gale force wind that knocks over trees and power lines. We might see those if we are seeing a storm. When the wind blows, it might be a storm wind called a monsoon, tornado, or hurricane. We don't see as many of these over here in our state of Washington, but they definitely happen all across the country. That story did a great job sharing with us how the wind blows. Sometimes it's light like a feather, sometimes it's strong like a punch, but one of the things that the story didn't tell us about was how the wind helps other plants to grow as well. All plants have seeds so that they can grow again. You might have seen the seeds on a strawberry, like this one. Or you may have seen the seeds from a sunflower or even an avocado. And maybe you even saw the seeds of a dandelion flower, but you just didn't know that they were their seeds. All plants have a different way of spreading that seed around to make sure that they grow over and over again. One way that the seeds get from place to place is being pushed around by the wind. For today's activity, you're going to look at this worksheet of different things you should be able to find around your house. First, I want you to make a prediction, your guess, to see if you think you will be able to blow these things or not. Then I want you to actually blow them, just like the wind. The catch is going to be that you're not going to get to blow them just using your mouth going like, you're going to have to use a straw. It's way trickier than you think it's going to be. And then I am going to also attach a word sentence scramble where you are going to write the words in the sentences, you're going to unscramble the sentence, and then you're going to draw a picture to match. And it looks something like this. Okay? Make sure that you're looking out for my read aloud because I am going to be posting a read aloud and it's called The Wind Blew. The book looks just like this. It is so funny and it goes along with our theme of the week, which is wind. So I hope you have fun being the wind later today. Bye-bye.